man, you know it. We are back with another little small mock. If you guys already know, we did pretty much the coverage on all of these, just so you guys can get an idea of just how some of these Lego Ninjago spinners are. And some of them are cool. We did a ranking to kind of say, hey, here are the ones that we rank, and what do you guys think? This one, of course, is going to be LLOYD spinner. Again, this is going to be our custom mock. Really, the only thing you can mock on it is going to be maybe the weapons, as well as kind of the parts that you attach. This little base here, as you guys know, right? It doesn't, I mean, you can't really change it. I mean, I guess you can if you melt it or something, but the original was cool. But before we start, guys, don't forget about our giveaways right here. We try to do weekly giveaways unless we're doing secret giveaways, but we don't want to get into that. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. We do have the 15,000 sub giveaway. If you guys are curious on that, go check it out on the main page. Make sure you hit that bell icon and make sure you subscribe and like and all that good stuff. Whatever people say nowadays, right? Because it helps us out, and the more subs and everything we get, the more prizes we can give away. So let's get to this thing. I wanted to make a few kind of additional weapons, and you guys can kind of see here. I'm gonna push these out here. I didn't use everything because a lot of these are for the bases of the spinner, and so we had some kind of cool little pieces left over, some little small stuff, but for the most part I used pretty much everything that came with this and stuck it really on just one. And I learned really quickly you can make some really cool weapons with some of the with some of the gear that you get with these things. And I'm like, man, I would rather just make weapons. Like, I mean, look at this. That is awesome. I mean, you could have the blades up and down, you could have them left and right. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there are so many different things that you can do when it comes to these little spinners. I mean, just these little swords alone right here are just awesome swords. I mean, with these stick 'em out blades right there, I was like, oh man, either I make weapons out of these or I just make a whole new spinner. So I just wanted to throw that out there and saying, look, if you guys want to make mock spinners, I watched a couple of you guys. I think his name was Lego Garmadon, and then there was another one called I think it was Minifigure Land, where you guys did a few mocks of these. Oh man, your guys were sick. So I give you a big Fox thumbs up right there. So you can see on the minifigure, all I did here was just I kept the same minifigure. I know a lot you can do, but I did make that kind of custom little cool weapon right there. So I don't know. I put the blades kind of in a separate way. I thought it was kind of cool. You can kind of have them spinning and stuff. I just thought that was kind of cool to give him a different weapon in his hand other than the sword. And then I made a few of these little small ones again right here to kind of show you guys. Let's put them up here to kind of show you guys, what is possible. I was gonna put these on the back side of these little claw pieces here, but I was like, yeah, that's just too much, right? And at these, I thought these just look cool. Anyways, the base spinner or the base set itself is just standard, right? This is not anything fancy. It's just something to hold it while it's kind of sitting. There are a couple more pieces that come along with it, but again, there's no reason stacking that like 4 high. The real thing here is what we put on the sides here. And this is where, I really think this is kind of cool. So got my little golden little weapon here. You can see it has the attack kind of blades here. And I love these. As you guys know, I mean, these come off themselves. And that is an awesome weapon all by itself. Look at that. I was like going to put 2 of those in his hand and just be like, okay, I mean, he's just deadly enough. But the blades are like 2 times the character size. So I was like, yeah, that's probably not the best. So I was like, let's just stick it on there. And then I love the claws here in the front. Claws in the front, claws on the back. So when this thing is spinning, right, I mean, if you get past the blades, you're going to get chewed up in here by this thing. And I just thought, hey, that's kind of cool. It does spin fairly well. If I can get it to spin without knocking too many people, it spins fairly well. But, I wish I had like a real spinner to spin this thing. But that is my mock, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'm just kind of curious on, your guys' mocks on these things. They're fairly simple to get. Again, this was about $8, $9 at my local store. And really easy to put together and really easy to mock. So let me know what you guys think, Fox fans. Definitely subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'm just, kind of pumped and want to get these prizes and things, secret giveaways out for you guys. So let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments and definitely give us a big thumbs up down there. Thanks again, guys.